As 2016 comes to an end, it's important that we reflect back on the year. Although a challenging year for law enforcement nationally, 2016 was a year of achievement and progress for the League. This past year, we become more aggressive in defending you, our profession, and more strategic about how we can improve and protect our wages, working conditions, and benefits. Let's look back on some of our successes.
We started the year by focusing on the significant rise in crime and the horrible state of patrol staffing. We took our concerns forcefully to the news media, called out the chief and mayor for not fully staffing patrol, and drove a public narrative about the need to solve our staffing problems. We caused the first of its kind City Council public safety hearing on our staffing situation and presented our community policing reset plan, which laid out 3 real-world solutions for fixing deployment: a baseline patrol staffing model, fixing the broken workers' comp system, and increasing the use of civilians where appropriate. Our proposal on civilianization is simple to understand. Civilians should do civilian work, and police officers should do police work. Our plan was incorporated into this year's city budget, with new positions identified and funded for civilianization, with the goal to add more in this coming year's budget.
We exposed the city's broken workers' comp system in the media and are nearing an agreement with the mayor's office and the city on an alternative dispute resolution system for workers' comp claims. It'll be revolutionary.
We began to lobby the mayor and council on a baseline staffing program that will increase the amount of overtime available to fill basic car areas that go empty on a daily basis. And we have convinced command staff to allow captains to call in officers on overtime if their division falls below daily minimums.
Related to deployment, we took on the billionaire owner of the Los Angeles Rams and won. We exposed a scheme where many of you were forced to abandon your assignments, provide security for the LA Rams for free. Now, no on-duty resources are used, and the Rams pay overtime to those who want to work the games. USC, which has been getting free services for over a decade, has agreed to pay as well. That's over $3 million in new overtime money that's created for our members this year.
We also made progress in protecting your rights. In May, we filed a suit against the city to stop the biased border rights process, which was too easily influenced by the chief. In November, the City Council voted to take the first steps in an attempt to place a measure on the May 2017 ballot, which would change the border rights process. In Sacramento, we defeated a bill which would have weakened the police officers' Bill of Rights and released an officer's personnel package to the public. When it comes to the Police Commission, we've been vocal and made it clear we will not tolerate their uninformed Monday morning quarterbacking approach to police work. We have aggressively fought against their anti-police policies, and we've called them out when they put you in harm's way. When they adopted a position that officers should run away from armed suspects, we published a detailed critique of their ridiculous finding, which gained national attention. When they moved to change our use of force policy without even talking to us, we moved quickly to point out how that approach could be dangerous and force them to work with us before implementing that new policy.
This last year, we've also made progress on things that will improve your daily working conditions and communications with the League. We sought your input to hold command staff members accountable and to recognize quality leaders through our command staff survey. The survey was a success and has already led to frank discussions with members of the Chief's staff.
We fought hard for and secured funding for the construction of a $10 million parking structure for Northeast Division because the city failed to build parking for our officers. We're in the process of giving the League's website an overhaul that was long overdue, making it compatible with your phones and tablets and more informative for you and the public.
And we're in the process of installing new electronic delegate bulletin boards in every division to modernize how we communicate with you. We created a benefits website so you can quickly and easily make adjustments to your insurance on your own. Check back with LAPD.com often for member-only benefits.
2016 was a year that the League made it clear that we will fight aggressively and publicly to protect you and to protect the citizens of Los Angeles. We guarantee that will continue in 2017, but we're not done yet.
Here are some highlights of what we're aiming for next year. Securing funding and implementing our baseline staffing proposal. providing scenario-based training for the Police Commission so they can actually understand what you go through on a daily basis. We want to elect city council members who are pro-police, support employees' rights, and approach their jobs with an open mind. Create a mobile app for our members, and continue our successful symposiums from this year, which were educational and help raise funds for the Eagle and Badge Foundation. We want to create and maintain an enhanced membership benefits page for our members. And we want to restructure our delegate system so they are more accessible and productive for members in general. We want to expand our influence politically at the local, state, and national level to defend our profession, protect your interests, and to push back against the professional protesters and anti-police activists who are intent on jeopardizing the safety of police and the public alike. We're proud of our achievement in 2016, and we look forward to continuing that progress next year. Thank you for your support this year, and please remember to stay safe out there.